What's up, guys, and welcome back to DeeterPlays. I figured let's go take a look at some older egg hunts. In this video, we're going to take a look at the 2008 egg hunt, the first one known as the egg drop. So check this video out, and we're going to look at all of the eggs from that time. Alright, so here we are, guys. This is actually a replication. It's kind of a retro, like, reproduction. You can't actually get the eggs, but this shows some of the eggs from the 2008 egg hunt. I don't know, did they even have the zoom out abilities? There was several different eggs in here. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Looks like there's 11 of them in there. So this one was called egg drops. So they basically had this build here where you ran around and there's all these eggs that would spawn randomly through the map. See, I just got that yellow one. We're going to talk about every single one of these eggs and how you were able to get those during the time here in this video. So what exactly could we do? Alright, so this was the bouncing one, I think. Nope, that's the one I got. There is another one that just bounces all over the place and it's hard to get. So some of these are a little harder, and you actually, for some of them, you have to have more than one person. I think this is the sharing egg where you have to have 3 people in the server touch it at a time so you can actually get it. So it's like there's some complications about getting some of these that were a little bit trickier to get back then, but it looks like what they had for the most part was this fairly simple build. I mean, Roblox back in 2008, it was a totally different thing. So you didn't have all the cool different textures. This one, I guess you were supposed to play a game. Let's see, white to move. I don't know. I'm supposed to type it, I think, there in the chat. White to move. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what I'm supposed to do. I think you're supposed to type in the chat or something what's going on. But you basically look like a noob. I wonder if this is what happened at the time. I don't know. It says white to move. Oh, you're supposed to play a game of chess with that thing. Okay, I see. This one right here, super boring egg. Actually, that's called what it's called, the egg of boring. Speaking of what, whoa, okay, is this the bounce? No, that is the bouncy egg. That's the boing boing egg. Whoa, I just got hit by something. Something just destroyed me. I have no idea what just destroyed me, but something did. Maybe if I'm going after that egg. So some of these are really easy, it looks like. But that one that's bouncing around like crazy, I want to get that one. I want to get that. Come here. Oh, I already got that one. Okay, so I got the boing boing egg. Okay, so let's take a look at all these different eggs that we have, actually, and how you were able to get these here during the 2008, the very first egg hunt. What are the... Is that egg up there throwing things at me? I think there's an egg in the corner that's throwing things at me. I gotta figure out what's going on. Regenerating Pilot Luck's battle cube. Uh-oh, there's a battle cube. Uh-oh, I don't want to get wrecked by the battle cube. Okay, is it this guy over here? No, I think I've already got this one over here so far. Or is that the one that we have to... No, that's the sharing egg. I didn't want the sharing egg. That guy's in the corner and I'm getting wrecked. Alright, now going over all the eggs that they had there for the egg hunt in 2008. The first one here, the Blinking Egg of Relocation. So it says blink chickens hatch from these. I don't know what blink chickens are, but in order to get this one, the players had to catch the egg while it was teleporting to random locations in the map. So every few seconds, this one would like teleport to random locations, and that's how you got this one. The next one here, the Bombastic Egg of Annihilation. So players had to basically rely on other players and structures to grab this one, because apparently this one spawned like really high and it was kind of out of reach, so it would float around a little bit, and rockets, like if you could get on the rockets maybe you could get it, but it would explode upon collection. So I think this is the one that's up there that's just throwing rockets at you, so it's really hard to get to, and it explodes once you get it, but you need help from other players to get it too. So it was like really high up there, and it would also explode, yeah, when you got it and other objects. So this one was a very tough one to get apparently during that one, so I couldn't do that one with one player. I was trying to figure out what was killing me. This next one, the Bouncing Egg of Boing Boing. This one looks pretty easy to get. Of course, it would bounce around a little bit and it would take a little bit of work to get some jumping, but it would kind of sit there and you'd be able to just nab it by itself too. So it would just bounce to large heights and you just have to collect it while it was bouncing. You're gonna need air support to catch this one while you're looking ridiculous while you're doing it. Yeah, jumping around was it definitely did look kind of ridiculous. What's cool is that some of these we've discussed are limited, and we're trying to figure out how we can get some of these to go limited again here in the future, but I don't know if that's ever gonna happen. Alright, so this next one here, the Cracked Egg of Ponage. Okay, so you had to, in order to get this one, players had to kill a user who was wearing bunny ears of Caprice in order to get the egg. So there's a certain item that you have to wear in order to get this. These here are the bunny ears of Caprice. They are no longer available, but it looked like there's an NPC in the game that you could go and you could kill him, but I did that and I stepped on the egg, but it didn't actually give it to me in the game. But, you know, it doesn't matter. You can't really get the eggs in real life anyway. So let's see. That was the cracked egg of pwnage, when you pwned another character for that one. So the next one, the golden egg of kings. This one's kind of similar to the last one. You have to be wearing any crown. So in order to get this, you have to be wearing a crown, some sort of crown in the game, and if you were wearing a crown at that time and touched this one, you were able to get it. If you rolled and you touched it and you didn't have a crown on, then it would say something like, this one's go get eggs for non-kings or something like that. So this next one, the easiest one to get, which everybody just got really easily. I don't know even why it costs 1,000 Robux at this point, but maybe because it's kind of a collector's item, but who knows. This is the stationary egg of Boing, and all you had to do is just get it. It just fell and it just sat there and it didn't do anything at all, and you just got it really easily. The invisible egg of shadow. Okay, so this one costs a little bit more if you wanted to get it. A lot of these have gone limited, which is really cool. So this one would turn invisible and visible at different times. So players had to touch it either when it's invisible or visible, but it was kind of a little hard one to see because it would kind of turn invisible. So I don't know how you see an invisible egg. Maybe you just get it just all by itself. So this one we've talked about, the kind egg of sharing. So in order to get this one, 3 different players had to touch it in order for anyone to receive it. So, you know, you got to get other people to come and help you with this one if you want to get that one. But it actually seemed to spawn and pretty easy to get. You just have to get other people in the server who are doing that. Alright, this one, the Wanwood Egg of Z-O-M-G, I don't know. So players could only get this egg when it shrunk down to normal size after spawning really, really large. So it would get really, really large, and it would get smaller, and then smaller and smaller, and then when it got down to its normal size, before disappearing, they had to grab the egg, and they had to get to touch that. But if you touched it at any other time when it was a different size, it would totally result in your character just going oof and dying. So it was a tricky one to get, and you can see that one spawn every now and then. So the next one, the Puzzling Egg of Enigma. This one is very interesting. You had to play basically the chess move. So the player had to beat the egg in a game of chess by saying the winning move in the chat in order to receive it. So you had to look at the chessboard that it gave you, and then there's one winning move, and you have to type it in the chat, and then you would get it. So yeah, that was how you did that one. It was a little bit tricky. Legendary Egg of Gygax. I didn't see this one in that game. I'm not sure, you know, where it was spawning, or, you know, this one was a little bit tricky. But it sounds like it was a super rare one to get, and that's why it probably costs so much in order to try to get it right now. I don't know, I guess someone maybe sold it for 130 Robux at one point. But I don't know. That's crazy. But this egg, in order to get it, had to be rolled precisely on the number 20 facing up in order for it to revert to normal colors so you could touch it and actually get it. Other cases, as it would roll around, it would be red, and then if you touched it, it would explode. So you had to be like just lucky that it would land on the 20 in the top, and then it would be normal colors, and then you could get it. Okay, so those were the basic eggs for the egg hunt in 2008, but here we have this one, which was the Impossible Egg of Genius. This one was a super special one. So basically, this one was just given out to 6 testers for the Rotris event. So the Rotris, there was kind of this like Tetris event that went on later in the year, so it was a different event. These eggs are kind of not related a little bit, but if you were a tester for that, you were given that, and it was a ridiculously rare spawning egg in the open testing of the egg hunt for 2010 as well. So a couple years later they made that, so we'll talk about that in that video as well. But it looks it's pretty much the same as the egg of Boing, so it's not really a big deal, but it's the fact that it's kind of rare that it's kind of a cool item to have. So let's see, next one right here, Tiny Egg of Non-Existence. Nobody like even got this one. It was, I guess, made and rendered and uploaded, but it was never actually used for the 2008, but we're showing it because that one was, you know, it was on there, and there's no owners actually of that one. Same with this one, Wikipedian Egg of Alien Mind Control. So this one was just made in there as well, I guess because Roblox had a Wikipedia article, but it was another one that like no people actually were able to get this one. So this other one, the Blue Steel Egg of Genius, this one was also, you know, more connected to the Rotris event than it was to the actual egg hunt in 2008, but it was basically made as a fake egg like these other 2 eggs, these 2 that you don't get. So this one was made as a fake egg for the 2008 egg drop, but it was later like used as a reward for the Rotris event. event, so people were able to get that one, and now people can actually buy it because it's limited now. Alright, that was the 2008 Egg Hunt overview. If you guys want to play this game, I'm going to put the link in the description. It's kind of a nice little, you can walk down memory lane and almost experience the Egg Hunt by yourself. Again, here many years later. And if you're new here, would love to have you subscribe and hit that notification bell. And thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you guys later.